full practice, but you don't have a lot of time. Namaste. So sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. Bring your hands to your knees, closing the eyes gently. Allow your shoulders to drop down. Allow your neck to be long, the top of your head to reach upward. So start by centering, focusing your attention inward. Bringing your awareness to your breathing. If your breath is shallow and maybe not very significant, you can start to deepen the breath and bring a little more air into your lungs through your nostrils. Expand your chest, expand your belly. And let the air out, allowing everything to relax and bringing more awareness to the breath. So inhaling deeply, expanding the chest and the belly. Exhaling, allowing everything to drop. And now bringing attention to the length of the breath. As you inhale, notice the length, maybe count mentally. And as you exhale, counting the same length as you expel air from the lungs. So finding your rhythm and inhaling and exhaling equal length in and out. Allowing your belly to be soft, allowing it to expand with each inhalation. Again, noticing whether your spine is long. Notice if there's any tension in your face or your jaw. And observing, bringing that awareness into your practice. Continuing to breathe in and out. So if you had a long day, been busy, letting the mind settle, using the breath to bring your attention inward so that this is the only thing that matters in this moment, is your awareness of your breath. And then taking a last deep breath in and out. And taking a moment just to roll your shoulders back a few times. Moving still with the breath. So inhale as you go back and exhale as you drop down and round. And then slowing it down, finding your seat again and taking your right ear over your right shoulder. Inhaling here and exhaling, just allow the head to drop to the side. Inhaling again and then letting the head roll down, bringing the chin to the chest and allowing the head to roll over to the left. Staying here over the left side and breathing in and out. Rolling forward again, the chin comes towards the chest and over to the other side. And then a couple of times backwards and forwards from left to right without straining, without forcing anything. Noticing where you're feeling stretch in your neck and shoulders. And allowing the breath to be part of the movement. So as you come down, you exhale. As you go to the sides, you inhale. And then finding yourself with the chin towards the chest at the center. And inhaling, lifting the head upright again. And then taking your fingertips to the floor beside you. Inhale, lift the right arm up towards the ceiling. Stretch up and exhale, lean over to the left side. Looking up towards that top arm. And then bring a little movement as you breathe in this pose. And go deeper into the pose. Allowing opening in the side body. And just bringing your awareness there. And then bring the right hand down, over to the left side. Drop both hands to the side, drop the head. And then lift up towards the left side, bring the back of your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind you and twist. Awareness of breath as you twist a little deeper with each breath. Again, don't force the movements, just be fully present with the sensation you're feeling in the body. And then inhale, lift the left arm up and lean over towards your right knee. And then bring your left hand to the right knee, right hand to the left knee. Round your spine. And then lift upright. Take the hands to your sides again. Inhaling the left arm up and over to the side. Sensation in the left side of the body now. Opening the chest towards the ceiling, keeping your top arm straight and energized. Inhaling. Exhale, bring that left arm down to the right side. Drop the head. And then move yourself upright. The left hand, the back of the left hand on the outside of the right knee into your seated twist. And as you inhale, you're lengthening through the top of the head, through the spine. And as you exhale, you are twisting. And then coming back, lifting the right arm up, bringing your right arm over your head towards your left knee. And then the right hand to your left knee, left hand to your right knee, rounding the spine. And lifting up to sitting, taking the hands behind you, looking up, arching the spine now. And coming back to a seated pose. And then finding our way onto hands and knees. Placing the hands, the wrists underneath your shoulders, the knees underneath your hips. And then taking a couple of circles with your hips in a clockwise direction. And then anti-clockwise. So let your elbows be soft. And then come back to your tabletop position and inhale, drop the belly and look forward. The chest comes through. And then tuck the belly in pull the navel in and round the spine. Look through between your legs. Again, inhaling, look forward. And exhaling, rounding. Inhaling forward. Exhale, pull your navel in and round your spine. Bring yourself back to a tabletop position and extend your left leg back and your right arm forward. And then lift the left leg off the floor. Keep that left foot activated, the toes pointing towards the floor, and lengthen. And breathe. So rather than looking forward towards your hand, find a spot on the floor and find length as you lift the hand and lift the foot, and take any tension away from the neck. And then exhale, round the spine, elbow comes towards the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Extend and round. Extend, bring your right hand to the floor and take the left foot out to the side. Toes pointing forward, and then lift up onto your right knee. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, lean over the left leg. Again, we're allowing the chest to rotate up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, right hand comes to the floor and lift up. Look up towards the left arm. And then moving between these two poses. Gate pose, exhale. Inhale, upright. Exhale, modified plank. Inhale up. Gate. Inhale, lengthen. Modified plank. And then if you feel, you can reach for that back foot and come into a bit of a back bend here, pulling against that foot with the hand and against the hand with the foot. And releasing and finding your way back to hands and knees. Releasing the hips towards the floor, extending your arms in front of you. Bring your head down towards the ceiling, towards the floor, for a child's pose. Deep breaths into your back body, the lower back, the upper back, the shoulders. Spreading the fingers, pressing your hands onto the mat. Lifting up and coming all the way forward, so bringing the hips down towards the mat, looking up and back to a tabletop position. Again, taking hip rotation clockwise 2 times, breathing in as you go forward and out as you go back, and then the other way. Keeping soft elbows here. And back to a tabletop position, lifting the chest, the head, dropping the belly. And then tucking your tailbone, your hips, rounding your spine, dropping the head. Inhale, look forward. Exhale. Round the spine. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Coming forward, finding a neutral spine, extending the right leg this time. And the left arm comes forward and then lifting the leg. Again, keep energy in that back leg and breathe. Exhale, lengthen. Breathe in and lift and lengthen. And breathe out. Inhale, lift a bit more. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Extend, elbow to knee. Extending again. Release the left hand to the floor and then taking the right foot out to the side. Lifting up to standing. Exhaling for gate pose. Inhale, upright. Exhale, modified side plank, look up. Exhale, inhale up. Exhale to the side. Moving with breath, inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you lift the arm, lift the leg. One more time. Lifting. And then maybe finding the foot with the hand. And then releasing back to the mat, back to your tabletop, back to your child's pose. The hips come down to the heels, extend the arms in front of you, drop the head. Inhaling up, keep the hands where they are. Bring the hips forward, drop them, and lift with the chest. And then push into the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, so bend one knee, and then the other. Keep pedaling out the feet, slowly and gently, moving with your breath, getting into the back of your legs. And then finding stillness in your downward facing dog, pressing into the hands and dropping the heels down towards the floor. Breathing in and exhaling fully. Inhaling forward to a high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Downward facing dog. High plank again. And downward facing dog. Notice if there's any tension in your neck. Allow the head to be heavy. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. And then open the top hip. So stack your right hip on top of the left. Press the left heel into the floor. And bend the top knee. Inhaling here. Exhaling, allow both arms to be completely straight. And then bring the hips back to face the mat, straighten the right leg and release the leg to the floor. Inhaling the left leg up and stacking the hips. Make sure the right heel is pushing down into the floor and bend the top knee. Breathing in and breathing out. Squaring the hips, release the feet, bend the knees and look forward to the front of the mat. And then walk forward. Bringing the feet hip-width apart. Hands to your shins, inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. And then exhale, slight bend in the knees, dropping the head and allowing your upper body to relax completely. You can bring your hands to each elbow, opposite elbow. And then the legs can move towards straight or have a slight bend in them, depending on how your hamstrings can be in this moment. And then allow your body to gently sway from one side to the other. Moving with breath. Come to stillness at the center, release the hands. Bend the knees if they were not already bent. And then allow the spine to unfold one vertebra at a time. Coming up. And rolling the shoulders back. And then finding stillness again. Hands on either side, facing forward. Eyes gently closed. Inhaling, lifting the arms, looking up, palms meet above the head. And exhale, bending the knees, forward fold. Drop the head. Inhale, the right leg steps back, drop the knee, and inhale, look up, lift the chest through. Take your left foot back, child's pose. Inhale all the way forward, dropping the hips, look forward. Tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step it forward. You can help it with that right hand. Left knee hits the floor. Inhale. Step forward, bringing the feet to the front of the mat. Drop the head. Bending the knees, take the arms wide and up. Exhale, hands come through center to the heart space. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, bending the knees, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back. Knee comes down, inhale. Heart opens. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, forward, bring the hips to the floor. Look up. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it forward. Drop the right knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Tuck the back toes. Exhale, feet together at the front of the mat. Fold forward. Bend the knees, take the arms wide. Lead with the chest, lift up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, bend forward. Drop the head. Inhale, right leg back. Drop the right knee. And this time, inhale, take the arms up. And look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, straighten the front leg. The toes come towards you. Exhale, come forward. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Take side plank, right hand down. Pivot onto your side of your feet, left arm up. Come back to high plank and over to the left side for side plank. Back to high plank. Drop the knees and roll down onto the belly. Fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the head. Exhale, down. Inhale, chest and head. Exhale, down. One more time. Exhale, down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, tabletop, and downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, open the hips, bend the top knee. Straighten up the pelvis. Bring the knee forward towards your chest and then take the right foot out towards the left into a fallen triangle. Left hand comes down. Lift the right leg up and step it forward to the front of the mat. Left knee down. Inhale up. Look up. Exhale, elbows come wide. Lift the arms up. Hands down. Step the feet together at the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, take the arms wide and up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms wide and up. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head. Left leg back. Drop the left knee. Lift the chest, lift the arms. Exhale, hands down. Straighten the front leg, inhale. Toes come towards you. Exhale, come forward. And then tuck the back toes. Down facing dog. Inhale to plank. Side plank, right hand down, left hand up. Lift the left leg. Take the toes behind you. And the left arm comes forward. Back into high plank. Side plank on the opposite side. Lift the right leg. Bend the top knee. Toes come to the floor. Stretch the arm above your head. And back into a high plank. Knees drop. Lower down onto the belly. Take the arms behind you, clasp your fingers. Inhale for locust. Head and chest, legs lift off the floor. Breathing there and lengthening. Breathing and lengthening. Release the hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes, come up through tabletop into your downward facing dog. Left leg rises. Bring the knee forward and then take it out to the right for your fallen triangle. Right hand goes down. Lift the left leg. Step it through to the front of the mat. Back knee drops. Inhale. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Elbows go wide, look up. Hands come up. And then down to the mat. Tuck the back toes. Step the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees a lot. Keep the feet and the knees glued together. And then inhale up for chair pose. Arms in line with the ears. Look up. Bring your hands to the center of your chest. And then take your left elbow outside the right knee and twist. Looking up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands through to the chest and twist over to the other side. The chest going up towards the ceiling again. Center and drop the head, forward fold. Taking the right leg back, stay in a high lunge, and inhale, come up into your high lunge. Arms beside the ears, and then open up for warrior two. So the back, center of the back foot in line with your heel of your left foot. Inhale, straighten the front leg, arms go up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the front leg. Front palm faces the ceiling. Exhale for a reverse warrior. Inhale up, elbow comes to your left knee and your right arm over your ear. So moving between those two poses now. Inhale up to center, warrior two. Reverse. Inhale up, extended side angle. Inhale up, reverse, exhale. Inhale up, and then straighten your front leg. Bring the left hand to your shin, to your ankle, and open into a triangle. And then bend the front knee, right hand comes down into a twist. Left arm up. Left arm comes down to the floor. Three-legged dog, left leg rises. Release the left leg. Come forward to a high plank. Drop the knees. Lower down onto the belly. One cobra this time. Inhale. Elbows in. Exhale. Lower down. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg rises. Exhale, bring it forward outside the right hand for a lizard. You can drop the left knee to the floor and just sway gently from one side to the other, allowing that left hip flexor to stretch. And if you're comfortable here, stay with this sensation there, or bend the back foot and reach back for your left foot with your right hand. And then release. Into three-legged dog. And back to downward facing dog. The right leg rises. Step it forward, staying in a high lunge and lifting up into your high lunge. And then into your warrior two. So aligning your front heel with your back arch, extending the arms wide, dropping the shoulders. Reversing your warrior, exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Side angle. Inhale, side angle, extending the left arm above your head. Lifting up one more time. Reversing your warrior. Straightening the front leg. And then coming into your triangle over that right leg. Either looking to the side. Try not to overextend that front leg. Keep a slight bend in that right leg and maybe look up to the ceiling. Inhaling here. Bend the front leg, bring the left hand down, open up into your twist. And then bring the right hand down. Three-legged dog. And release your right foot down for downward facing dog. Left leg rises. Left leg steps outside the left hand. Drop the right knee. And allow your body to adjust to the pose. The chest comes through, maybe slightly look up, dropping the hips down. And then maybe bending the back leg, maybe reaching for the back leg with your left hand. And then releasing the hands, tucking the back toes, stepping back into three-legged dog, back into your downward facing dog. And then walking forward and coming to sit. Extending the legs in front of you. Inhale, the arms come up beside the ears. Flex your feet so the heels come off the floor. And then exhale, lean forward. Bring the hands towards your ankles or your shins. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Try to maintain length in the spine as you fold a little deeper with each breath. And then take hold of the outer side of the right foot with your left hand. You can maybe bend that right leg a little. Reach back with the right arm. And then come into a twist here. back. Breathing, lengthening. Dropping the right leg down. And then finding the outside of the left foot with your right hand. Take a moment there in a forward fold. Inhale, lift the leg, the head, and then moving into a twist on the opposite side. Release that left leg to the floor. Bring the feet hip width apart on the floor and start to roll down one vertebra at a time. Control the movement. Release back onto the floor, take your arms above the head and move the feet a little closer to your hips. Feet flat on the floor. Release the arms beside you, palms facing down. Breathe in and exhale. Allow the pelvis to tilt backwards and forwards a few times by pressing into the feet. And then on your next inhalation, press into the feet and allow the hips to lift off the floor. Move the shoulders a little closer to each other. Bring the hands underneath you. The back of the neck is long. Take care not to move your head from side to side. Allow your hips to go up towards the ceiling. Allow your hands, your arms to press into the floor to allow further lift. And one more deep breath as you push into the feet and slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. The hips come back down to the floor. And then extend the right leg towards the ceiling and bring the outside of your right foot onto your left knee. Gently press into that right leg with your right hand and then thread the arms through, clasp the back of your left leg. An activation in your right foot. Gently rock from side to side, pushing the right knee away from you, finding stillness. Pulling the legs towards you, noticing sensation in your outer right hip. Breathing deeply. And then taking the legs together, the arms wide, palms facing down, and take the knees over to the left side. Bring your gaze over to the right. You can extend the top right leg and maybe catch hold of your right foot with your left hand to intensify the stretch, or stay where you are, allowing the body to settle, to slow down. Deep breaths in and out. Releasing the foot if you're holding it. And then palms facing down, engage your low belly. Lift the legs up And then take the feet to the floor, the left foot outside of the left foot to the right knee. Gently press that left leg away from you. Breathe into any sensation you're getting in that hip. Work gently, mindfully. And then thread the arms through, finding your figure four, your reclined pigeon. Perhaps gently rocking side to side. Really get into your body, so move from thinking to feeling what feels good in your own body. And if your elbow reaches the left knee, you can gently push that knee away as you pull the legs towards you. Find a moment of stillness here. And then release the legs, bring the knees together. Extend the hands to the sides, palms down, and bring your knees over to the right and down. Onto the floor. Your head tilts to the opposite side. And you allow the spine to settle in this supported twist. Deep breaths, awareness of breath at all times in your practice, so nothing else matters in this moment. Just your breath, the awareness of every part of your body and what you might be feeling there, acknowledging it, not wanting it to be any different from what it is now in this moment. Accepting. So the yoga practice is a practice of acceptance and awareness of what is. Preparing to lift up, so maybe bring the head to center and engage your abdominal muscles. Bring the legs up to center, hug the knees. Massage your back on the floor. Hug your knees tight. Find your center and then bring your forehead towards your knees. Release the head back down. Release the legs. Now take the feet to the sides of the mat and knock the knees together. And you can bring your right hand to your belly, your left hand to your chest. So with the knees bent, there's no pressure on the lower back. We allow relaxation in the belly and in your lumbar spine. And feel the breath in your chest and in your belly as you breathe in and out. So take a few deep breaths, allowing expansion in the chest and your belly. And then allow your breath to become more natural, less intense. Let it just settle down to a natural rhythm. And then if you feel like staying here, stay here. If you feel like extending the legs out onto the floor for a moment, then extend the legs out, release the arms beside you, palms facing up, and let everything settle. soft breath in the entrance of the nostrils. Soft forehead, soft jaw. Noticing if the mind wants to start bringing thoughts back, taking you off your mat into your head. Allow the thoughts to come and allow them to go again. And then let yourself come back to being aware of this body, this energy, resting on the floor. This breath. The sensation of the backs of the hands resting on the ground, the backs of the heels. Being okay with what is in this moment. Slowly deepening the breath into the chest to awaken slightly, and then bring the feet closer together. Extend your arms above your head, stretch in both directions. And then bending the knees, bring your knees into your chest, and then onto one side. Use your arm as a pillow. Make your way up to sit. Again, finding a comfortable seat. Hands onto your knees, straight spine. And then turning the palms to face up, noticing how different that feels. Oh, it's more of a surrender. Gently bringing the palms to meet at the center of the chest. Thumbs into the sternum. Acknowledging your practice, acknowledging your body, your breath, your state of mind. Acknowledging yourself. And then dropping the head gently. Maybe bringing the thumbs to your third eye in a gesture of complete gratitude. And rubbing your hands together, creating a little warmth in the palms, bringing them over your eyes, and gently, slowly opening the eyes.